Joining us to visit more about farmland rental rates, which is the topic and the cover story for this week's Ag Week magazine, is our own Jonathan Knutson. And Jonathan, talk about the correlation between 2018 yields and what we'll see for 2019 crop rental rates.
There's definitely a strong connection. In areas where they had good yields, that's helping to offset the poor commodity prices, and yields in those areas are tending to hold steady. In areas with average yields or below average yields, that's really putting downward pressure on rates.
And yield isn't the only factor that goes into establishing those rates, though, right?
Definitely not. There are many. Just a few examples out of many. In some cases, landowners in a certain area saw big increases in the local property taxes, and not surprisingly, as a result, they're very reluctant to lower rental rates. And in some areas, there may be just one farmer competing to rent a piece of land. In other, it may be 2 or 3 or 4 farmers bidding against each other. So many factors influence rental rates.
Now, the negotiation process can be very complicated. It can be somewhat emotional. So do you have some tips for making that process go a little smoother?
One of the things I've learned through the years is that there really are 2 sides to it. There's what's best for the farmer, there's what's best for the landowner. Both sides are important, and both sides need to be reflected in the final agreement.
Certainly some good advice. Thanks so much for your insight. And of course, Jonathan will have more about this in the next Ag Week magazine.